Oh. Alright, but let's get started. Space Century 342, Cabinet on Palma. Scum! Do not sniff around in Lasix's affairs. Learn this lesson well. Nero, what happened? Don't die. Alice, listen. Lasix is leading our world to destruction. I tried to discover his plans, but I could not do much by myself. I have heard of a man with great strength named Odin. Maybe the two of you can stop Lasix. Alice, it's too late for me. Be strong. I'll make sure that my brother died not in vain. Watch over and protect me, Nero. Wow. Excuse me. Phone decided to drop the volume to protect your ears. Well, you could say that was considerate or inconsiderate of your phone, but I guess it might work either way. Never would have even thought about asking about the phone. It does do some weird things like that. But, okay. So, here is the home of Alice, or Alice. And there's nothing you can do there, apparently. Really? It starts off with a dungeon that quickly? It's not really long, is it? Oh, man. That scrolling is awesome. Oh, that is great. Oh, you can't walk. Oh, you can't go off the beaten path? Are you kidding me? Right, we're gonna have to go back to that dungeon, but let's talk to some people first. Okay, that's... Alright, that's... Welcome to Phantasy Star, you will die. I guess that means I should go ahead and save. Or do I need to search so I can talk to the guy? What are you doing, dog? Do not move. Oh my gosh. A little grainy. Thanks for holding the pose, puppy. So, the dog starts making some weird noise. I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. And this is the position that she has for herself. She's just laying on her back. Just like that. She wasn't moving, she was just making sounds. Search is used like 2 or 3 times the whole game. That's... Not cool. How do I talk to the dude, though? Do I just walk into him? Okay. Button 2 didn't work. Can I not talk to this guy? Oh, I've got to get down in front of him. Okay. Well, this is all brand new for me. I haven't looked at a manual, so in some dungeons you will not get far without some sort of light. That is bizarre. Oh. Okay. Let's check out the blue dome. I'm Nikis, one of Here's lots of stories, you know, but some say that a fighter named Odin lives in a town called Scion also. I have a Lastion pot given by Nero that would be helpful to you in your task. I wish I could help you more. I pray for your safety. Okay, so I got something. Okay, apparently that backs out. A Lastion pot. I guess that's the exit. Well, let me... Nope. None shall pass. If you want to make a deal, you should head for the port town. You cannot pass without road pass. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh, can't go that way. I didn't want to talk to him again. You cannot pass without road pass. Nope, there's a shop. Do you know about the planets of the Algol system? Or Algol star system? There are 3 planets: Palma, Watavia, and Azores. Palma is a world of green. Watavia is a world of sand. Azores is a world of ice. The Algol star system is currently facing a great crisis. And he leaves you with that. Wait a minute, is there 2? Are there 2 exits to the town, or is that a different kind of exit? You had better not leave the residential area. Or is this just another little dungeon? And what's the other? Oh, there's 3 shops. Alright, let's go in here. You need a dungeon key to open locked doors. That makes sense. What does this one say? Unless you hope to die, you had best stay here. Look at that, nice looking stormtrooper-ish. If you want to die, proceed. Oh, puppy. The Cabinet residential area is under martial law. Oh. Well, that would explain some things. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's jump into this shop. Okay, so this is armory. Armory. Do you want to buy something? I don't have any money. So this is a leather shield, iron shield, and a crikey shield. I don't know. This is a first. It's a first food shop. Would you like to buy something? Cola and burger. I guess that was both just heal you a little bit. This is a second-hand shop. Flash, escaper, and I guess that's supposed to be transfer. Since I'm still broke, I don't have anything I can... Oh, hello, puppy. Oh, yes. You need a dungeon key to open locked doors. Why, thank you for being so helpful. I'm Suelo. I know how you must feel, dear one. No one can stop you from doing what you know you must do, but if you should ever be wounded in battle, come here to rest. Please rest yourself. You're welcome here at any time. Oh, I guess that I got healed. Alright, so let's see if we can save it. I've got 16 hit points, 0 magic points. Oh. So who should I overwrite? Mike, Ace, Ace, Fizzer. Fizzer. I don't know, maybe I should have looked at some of the save files before I overwrite them. But I think Mike is about to go. Okay, well, what did it save it as? How can I rename it? Or do I have to wait until after I've unlocked something? Oh. Alright. So let's see, let's try the... How many squares was that? That was... 1, 2, 3, 4... About 4. No, I forgot which one I was going to use. So if we do a 4... Let's shift it over a little bit. Oh, you have to erase from the main menu? Oh, we can do that later. 1, 2. 4, then 2. Huh. Oh. There we go. You tell me I just gotta go find a dungeon key? Oh, you hit the button? Yeah. 50 mesetas. So that's it. Okay. So, where are the objects? Do I have a door? Fireplace. No doors. Or a gate. I don't think I'm really going to need that dungeon map. That was pretty easy. What should I buy first? Oh, you know what? There was a building over there. I haven't gone there. Does that also save your game? Or is that just for resurrecting a dead party member? This is a church. Do you wish to resurrect someone? Alice is alive. Or Alice is alive. May the gods watch over you. To advance to the next level, Alice needs 20 experience points. Have any? Okay. She doesn't have any magic. You know what? I'm gonna go without buying anything. Oh, this is quite nice. I don't have to take pictures like Govelius and enter in a 32-character password. Oh, you can't. So you can't just walk into the next town. But you can with... That's weird. I was totally expecting it not to let me in. There's an underground passage to the Gothic Forest somewhere to the west of Paralit. Is this Paralit? I don't know. To the east lies a port town called Sion. Medusa has been reborn and lives in a cave to the south. If you see her, you will be turned to stone. Let's see how these nice gentlemen told me to go away. You may not pass. You cannot pass without road pass. The forest is a dangerous place. From the spaceport, you can go to Paseo on Botavia. Well, you're going to leave the planet this early in the game? This is Paralit, residential area. Wow. This is a hospital. Do you need help? Alice does not need to be healed. Please be careful. They said the forest is dangerous. It looks like there's a cave or something down there. Oh. Okay. What? That looks nothing like you would expect an owlbear to look. Looks like a... Are you serious? Oh no, 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 not start. Oh man, that was ridiculous. Wow. That owlbear. Do I have a weapon equipped? I might should. Oh wow, that is cool. Okay, I've got a short sword and leather armor equipped. 12 attack, 13 defense, 16 HP, 0 MP, and 15 setup. Welcome to Phantasy Star. Told you, you're gonna die. Swarm. Ooh. Alright, well he only hit me for one. Swarm is killed. You gained 2 experience points. Swarm had a treasure chest. Yes. There are 3 macetas inside. Okay, so I'm not gonna travel so far. Actually, can I go ahead and save it? Alright. so run. Oh. Okay, I can handle the swarm. Swarm. How do you say that without an A? It's a worm. Swarm. Swarm. There we go. There are 3 Mesetas inside. Alright, so we are just going to travel along the grass along the side of the wall. Because if the owlbear's in the forest... Hold on. There's 2 HPs. Does that mean I have 2 of them that I've got to take out now? Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to town and heal. Experience points. Do I have 6 Mesetas? Okay. So those guys dropped 3 Mesetas each. I just hope that this area inside is completely safe. Where was the healer in here? I don't remember it having the white and red. Let's see. Grass says you don't go to the fairest area, yeah. Yellow hut in the town is free area. This one. So I think I killed 4 guys. Yep. They're 2 each, so 12. Save. Mike. Yes. Let's go. I don't want to go too high in the grassy area just yet either. Who was? Wow. I mean, it looks kind of like it has a scorpion tail, but it's got wings. I might should run, I don't know. I only did 1 hit point. I did 2. Alright, I'll probably have to return to town after this guy, though. Nope, it's time to run. Wow. I feel better. No point in saving it because I didn't really accomplish anything. But now I know, run from the scorpions. At least it attacks, so far it's attacked the same swarm every time. So it's only gonna take 2 hits. Calm down. Worm. So what was it, 12? I should be at 8. This will take me down to 6. Jeez Louise. How much damage did I just take? Or did I? I think I had 8 hit points, so I think I took 3 damage. I should only need 6 more. So 3 more of those guys. I'm glad the battery still works on the cartridge. That would be very unpleasant if it stopped working. Which I've never replaced the battery for Master System games, so it would be something to learn. Alright, apparently that's too high. I'm not... Oh, please don't tell me this is like Miracle Warriors. Okay. Miracle Warriors, anytime you retreated, if you failed the first time, dang it, I could never run. There we go. Hit for 5. Oh. That time they changed which one they were attacking. 2? Oh, come off it. I think I have 4 points. Okay. Hey, yo, puppy. Back to the healing. It seems very punishing. Definitely going to be spending some time grinding. Which I'm pretty sure I only need 2 more experience points to level up. So let's go to the church and find out. Alice needs 2 experience points. Yay! Yay! Apparently the allergies haven't let up enough yet, puppy. Oh, very good game, but punitive, punishing isn't the word you were looking for. Oh my gosh! This is not cool. I wonder once I get a... Okay, good. Better weapon. Alright. Oh, I got 2 of them here. Swarm is killed. You gain 4 experience points. Alice advanced the level. Swarm had a treasure chest. Do you want to open it? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so my max HP went up by 4. I don't remember what the attack and defense were. Oh, it tells you your total experience points. Okay, that's cool. Oh, how much Meseta do I have? 83. It is getting better, but I felt always on the line with Meseta. Never enough to heal or buy gears. Yeah, at the moment, I mean, getting so little money. I do like that the town has a free heal. So what did this guy have? Holy cow. Well, it's not a leather shield that I've got. It's leather armor, so I don't have a shield. This is the only town with free heal. Well, that's what I figured with the other town being having the white and red cross. I guess I go ahead and buy the shield. It's only 30, so I've earned that much. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, did it automatically equip it? No, it did not. Equip. Oh, I should have looked and seen Defense is 19. What was it without it? Well, how do you unequip it? Okay. What are you doing, you silly puppy? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Maybe your way of playing was not right. Well, I imagine I'll be doing a bunch of running. Do you want to go outside? Yes, you do. Don't go too far. Alright. 20 hit point, a little more armor. I guess if I find a scorpion, I'll try it again. Alright, let's see. Alright, so they're hitting for 1 now. I think they were hitting for 1 before. Yay! 6 macetas. Holy cow. What just happened there? That first attack was awesome, the next attack was 1 point. What the hit point was from 12? Okay. Alright, I can get it. I'm just I don't think I can take 2 of those. Ooh, 13 macetas. Nice. Oh, I didn't even think about crit. Does this game have crit? But no, with Miracle Warriors, there was 1 character that could crit. I'm about to say, it looks like all the monsters are scared of me now. Swarm's killed. 3 macetas. Go ahead and get healed and go figure out how much you've got to level up. I feel better. Oh, sweet, only 18 more experience points. So, if I get stats, 240, 50, so I need to get up to 50. What did this one have? Flash escape transfer. I wonder if that other town has better stuff to buy. We're right over there and see it. They're gathering to kill you better. Well, I guess as long as one of us is getting better. Them or me. Well, let's go ahead. I mean, what else have you got to lose? Alright, hold on. Okay, so my attack's 14. That's a nice jump. Was it 8 points? What is this shot? Oh wait, I can sell my... You know, I'm not going to sell anything just yet. Hold on to it just in case. Alice is not needed to be healed. Well, thanks. Oh, it's to the west. So can I go... I guess I can go around. I don't know if I'm feeling brave enough to venture that far from town just yet. Oh, 2 scorpions. That's not cool. Oof. I wonder if I'm going to be taking out the swarms in 1 hit now. Oh, 2 hits for the scorpions. That's awesome. 26 Meseta now. 26 Meseta. Alright, 1 hits. Come on. Boom. Alright. Whoa, careful, button. Come on. Come on. There we go. 1 hits on those guys. That's awesome. Progress is being made. Yeah, progress is being made, puppy. Now let's run back into town and get healed. Hmm? Yeah, okay. We can take out this guy first. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Oh, don't. That's not for you, bro. I'm actually using a Genesis 3-button arcade stick. It's one of my favorite controllers, but the little control pad, as they call it. I've also got a control stick, but oh, move fingers. There's the other one. Just 2 buttons and the squishy D-pad. So yep. It's only got the 2 buttons. Pause is on. Actually, pause doesn't do anything. It just turns off the music. Yeah, I think the Mark III controller should actually work in a Master System. One day when I get you are welcome. When I get to a point where I'm happy with my Master System collection, I'm gonna have to shoot you an email about a Mark III with the FM. Jeez Louise, apparently these guys are coming in 2s now. Congratulations, you can attack better, do more damage, and we're gonna throw more stuff at you. Oh, and they hit opposite ones. Is there a hole in the middle of the D-pad to screw a mini joystick? Let me see. I've got different models of what do they call it? The control pad. What is this one? That's not this one. Okay. But here's the control stick with, and actually it goes like this. The thing is on the right, the control stick, and I don't know if they're different model numbers. No, they're not. That is bizarre. These are both model 3020. One of them, and let's see. Which way? All right. Okay. That's no problem. But here, I've got two different control pads. The one on the bottom, where is it? There it is. You can see it has the little joystick. The one on the top doesn't. It doesn't have a hole for it either. So, and the cable comes out of the top of the one without the hole, and the cable comes out on the side on the one with the hole. So, and all of this is just stuff I've started learning since I started collecting for the Master System. I think I've got one of each. Oh, and I leveled up! Woohoo! Killing me some bugs. The side one is a copy of the Mark III. So do all of the Mark III controllers have the screw-on little joystick? Of course I want to open the treasure chest. I've only had one blow up in my face. How much hit points do I have? Okay. After I heal, I'm going to try to go to the forest and see if I can find a flying owl bear. Alright, yeah. After this... Whoa, she one-hit one of those. She one-hit both of them. Ooh. She must have leveled up nicely. Oh, wow. That was not expected. She used to be an adventurer until she took an arrow to the knee. Hey, Sire Tur. How are you doing tonight? Darn complete. Inbox Mark III. Got the joystick peg missing. You had to buy... Whoa! So the peg itself was $15? No, what? Oh. Level 3. Yeah, oh, 24 attack. 23 defense. Nice. Because that's just what everybody lost, right? Was the little control sticks. I'm gonna go to Nightbot and figure out what's going on with that. If you only knew then what you know now, right? Hold on to those pegs. Oh, it's the timers. Disable that. There we go. Shouldn't be getting that one anymore. Jeez, it was $15 a pop for... I wonder... You could probably 3D print those pretty effectively. I might have to look into that. And the peg hole cap too. 80% systems don't have them. only have one, not both. So, how did you like pop out the peg that covered it? The game's music always makes you nostalgically sad. Is it sad because you can't play it anymore, or? Oh, just pop it out? Okay. Alright. Was it booby trapped? Trying to catch something over here. There we go. Owlbear. Oh no, not two of them. That's not bad. That's okay. That's not bad. 2 and 1. Took half. Oh, come on. Should be a good bit of experience though. You're still hitting hard. Come on. Man, the first hit took half of the hit points. 10 experience point, had a treasure chest. I don't know if the owlbears are worth it. Run away! Whoa. That was pressure fit. The FM sound unit is crazy expensive. More than the system. Loose if you want box. It is your mortgage. Got lucky with a loose one in a very dirty lot for $100. With a defective Mark III system, took a risk. Yeah, that's... Sometimes that's what you've got to do to get some of the more rare stuff. Oh, you know, I'm not sure I saved recently. Oh, I do like that you can just save anywhere. I've got to delete some of the save games so I can rename them. I guess I can... Blue. 2 and 3. Attack. It's still. No. Attack some more. Timers. Oh. YouTube. Disabled. Okay. That should get rid of the annoying ones that aren't actually doing anything. Yes, open it. Give me my machetes. I want them. Oh, you poor little scorpion things. You don't know what you have waiting for you. Gain 8 experience points. Scorpion head treasure chest. Yes, open it. I should be getting, yeah, 152 Masetta. Woohoo! I think I'm one more level. I didn't look what was my hit points at. 19. One more level, and then I might try to start going further out. I wish there was an option just to, yes, open it every time. Oh. Mark III is one of your favorite system designs. I look forward to when I'm able to get one, a Mark III. Ooh, 2 owlbears again. Ooh, that is not good. Keep attacking the same one, please. Please, come on. Finish one of them off. No! Oh. You gotta take out the... This is gonna be close. I think I'm gonna have to run. No! Work this time, work this... Oh, no! Oh. The adventure is over. You have died. Okay, so... let's delete a save game. Let's go ahead and delete Ace. So let's delete Ace. That's interesting. You delete it and it takes you to... some chests have traps in them, so when you're low health, it may be smart not to open them. Yeah, but what's the fun in that? That was after I healed, right? Yeah. Okay. Ran into the 2 owlbears and just... if she had attacked the same ones and finished one off before she went to the other, I think it would have been alright. One hit killing the scorpions, that's awesome. Follower count's doing alright. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago when I did the 3D and light gun special. It was for 100 and doors. 11, my 11D1 follower special, and I've got over 20 since then. So followers are coming along as it goes. One hit point left. Couldn't he have just run so he didn't hit me? I hope to get affiliate soon. I still haven't hit the was it 3 average followers for a month. But I've been streaming more regularly, which I think has helped. And the I think one thing is that the Master System isn't really popular. Hey, D-Pad Danny, thanks for the host earlier. I appreciate it. How did your final runs go? That's one thing I like about, or one of the things I like about streaming RPGs is you know what you're going to be playing for a while. Like where with some of the action adventure games, you can beat them kind of quickly, or you get tired of them. Like I beat Ghostbusters in a few days. Oh, you know, I can save. Well, let me save in slot 2. Sweet, okay. So now I can... Save one is always. That's right. They all fit. It's a really good pace and they all fell apart. No PV tonight. Well, keep going, you'll get it. It's all just getting it all together. Need to get to work, need to teach those kids. Alright, Aldrich, thanks for stopping in and have a good day. Nah, I should be hopefully well asleep in 3 hours. That'll put it at what's that? 2 o'clock in the morning. And I gotta go to work in the morning myself. After I take the munchkin to school. Yes. Oh, I learned a spell. What spell? Oh man. We'll see you, Aldrich. I said I'll be in touch sometime in the next probably 2 or 3 months, hopefully, about trying to find a Mark III. Let's go see what we've got. Let's check out the magic. Oh, I can heal. But I don't have any magic points. Okay, so I've got 4 magic points now. Jump in. Oh, I didn't save it. Let's go and save. Alright. Back out of that. And let's see if we can find an owl bear. Oh, does it say how much magic, how much it costs? 2. I really should have waited to do that. That's good. That means I can stay out a little bit longer and grind a little bit more. So D-pad, what are you gonna do for tomorrow? Since you've been packing stuff up. Those swarms, they're so easy now. It's beautiful. Let's see if I can get to this cave. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have come over here. Okay, they're not hitting too hard. They look nasty, but they're not hitting too hard. Oh, she dodged an attack. Awesome. At least the treasure chests that are booby-trapped, they still give you some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Let's go into the cave. Oh. Okay, the guy did say I needed a light, but I gotta figure out where I gotta go to even get one of those. Swarm is killed. Yes, let's open it. Six pesetas. I wonder if I need to look at the shops in town to see about buying a light. One hit. Takes out one of them. I'm getting some Meseta at least, so I'll be able to buy some stuff. Search. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. $274. Ooh. I'm getting some money. I want to see what happens when you just walk away from the chest. You just... I wonder if you can search for it. Ooh. Well, I'm not going to try it with an owlbear chest. No idea how much health I'll even get from the healing, though. Alright. So we're going to say no to this chest. Since we're still there, can we search? Really? Oh. Oh, I wonder if you can not open the chest, search, and if it'll tell you if it's trapped or not. I mean, I've only found 2 so far that have been trapped. I think it might be time to heal. So 20 hit points isn't bad. Dodge the attack. So let's not open it. Let's search again. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Let's open it. 3 Mesetas inside. She's making all kinds of noise. Silly puppy. I wish there was a way of having an idea which one I need to try to search to see if it's trapped. Swarm is killed. I don't think I'm gonna keep doing that. Ooh, it's a rocky area up there. Got to go do some exploring. Figure out what's over there. The one I should have actually checked. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. That's my company. Okay, so it's just a rocky area. Oh, what is that? It's another town. What have you got for me today? A light suit? Oh, wow. There are a lot of houses around here. Secrets. do wonder what some of those things do. I'm gonna have to. I need a light for the dungeon. I need a compass. I need a pass. Recently found a talking beast in the cave where Medusa lives. I sold him for a good price to a merchant from Paseo. Is this the port town? A cave called Iala can be found on the peninsula to the south of Sion. Outside of the boundaries. Odin set off to kill Medusa. He went with an animal that can speak. The animal had a bottle of medicine hanging from its neck, but I don't know what that is for. Man, these townspeople will tell anybody anything. A cave called Nala lies on the north coast of Bayam Malay. Probably need to be taking some notes. They say that there are Motavian living on Motavia and Azorian on Dazorus. I'd sure like a chance to talk to someone. You just talk to me, I'm somebody. A door locked with magic can only be opened with magic. Did not mean to go back in there. We'll talk to this person over here and see how much they are going to charge me for healing. This is the port down Sion. Long ago we thrived on trade. Well, that was good. Thanks for the quick chat. There is a hill named Baya Malay to the north of this town, but none of us dare approach it. Alright, so let's see what it's going to charge me for healing. I just want to see if I can get back to my town before paying for the healing. Nothing there. So if there's gonna be a boat or something. Alright. So we're gonna save it here. Bye-bye, Swarm. See what they've got in the shop for us. Jess, let's buy something. Oof, I can't buy anything. Iron Shield's 520. No, you can't just leave town like that. You want to buy something? There's like a Titan sword. Chicken burger, same price. What do they have in here? Holy cow, 1,400 for the magic lamp. Go back and see what did my hometown have for sale. I've got a 1,400. I thought I was doing awesome having 300. What the transfer does. Alright. Save. Alright. So let's see what some of these items do. Escaper. I wonder if it takes me back to a town. Okay, is the escaper guaranteed escape from... It doesn't seem to be broken. Let's transfer. So it just takes you back to town. Okay. Well, we've got that now, I guess. Okay. So that does have us there. We'll continue. We're going to delete game 1. Back to the menu. Continue. Yes. Number 2. 14,000. Take a lot of time to grind to get 14,000. I want to see if I get something else in the thick grass. Wing Eye. 1 hit, please. Excellent. It will still hit me for 2. Seriously, only 2 experience points? That was not cool. Totally not cool. These wing eyes are disappointing. Bye-bye, Swarm. We set aside. Wing Eye, owlbears. Well, at least the Wing Eye makes sense. The owlbears, for the other one, it's like, what happened? Something was really lost in translation. And the swarms look like mosquitoes. But you can't walk on the mountains. Handle a scorpion. There's another cave. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to see anything once I go in there. think I've found any water creatures. Oh, I can't walk in that way. Cannot go forward, it's pitch black. Let's back out. Alright, look at that, that's a different tile set. What was that? Looks like it's moving. But then again, you are 8. 2 dead trees. I hope I don't run into too many of these, because it's time to run. Those dead trees were gonna make me dead. Alright, I think I need to go ahead and heal. $20 hit points, I think is better than nothing. Chest, that does open. Let's see if I can find anything. There's another rocky outcropping, holy cow. What have we here? A shell. It's got 62 hit points. Ooh. I'm not ready for those guys just yet. I'm happy when I can one-hit KO those guys. But not so much fun when they one-hit kill me. Oof. Wow, that was interesting. So those guys will definitely have to come later. No problem. I'm surprised I didn't run into one earlier when I was walking around up there. That's the thing, I mean, you just never know when this stuff is gonna pop up like that. But it means I can I don't remember the man-eaters being that bad. Yeah. I'm gonna have to upgrade some equipment and stuff. Oh, but... Ooh, do I save up the 1400 to get the magic lamp? Or do I... upgrade my gear so I can take stuff out quicker and survive longer? Just son of a... Ooh, there's a little town. The path in the woods is unclear. You told me... I can't go in there just yet. Okay, so one more item. Oh, I wonder if that was... What did they say I needed the compass for? Was that it? That might have been it. Let's open it. Yeah, the forest seems to have had the best creatures. Now that I've got a couple levels and upgraded my equipment a little bit. I want to see... want to see if there is a special thing that will happen if I check a chest that is trapped. Who knows how long it'll take to actually find that, because I don't know how long I've been out of the town, but I've only found 3 trapped chests. As soon as I stop checking them, I know I'm going to get hit by one again. Oh, that goes on for a while. And another cave. Gotta get that lamp. Go ahead and heal. Oh. I was thinking I already healed once, but I forgot that I died. Oh, bear. The bears. The bears that don't look like bears. It is amazing. Come on, you can. Oh, you can do better than 3. You should be able to take one of those out completely this turn. Come on. There we go. That's right, the bears. The bears that are owls that look nothing like bears or owls. Special about open. We might should go ahead and heal. Those owl bears were particularly tough. They were not wanting to go down. Their name was not Ditka, but it may have been close. Because I tell you what, if it was Alias versus something named Ditka, Ditka would win. It wouldn't matter what level Alias was, or Alice was. Ditka would win. Yep. Oh, and I forgot to check it. Oh, not another owlbear. Okay, one owlbear I think I can handle. Yep, time to go get the free health. Oh, come on, why did it have to attack first? Healing. Alright, I made it back into the town area. So I will live to fight another day. Red dress hippie lady. Hey, in this game at this moment, she is my best good friend. No. 13 more. Oh, sweet. I should be leveling shortly. Come on, there we go. 9 left. I forgot to check. These guys should be 5. 5 more experience. I want to know if you can find out if it's trapped. That thing hit me way too hard for such a measly little creature. Although, I wonder if it's, if you search them, they just won't be booby-trapped. Here is the owl bear. Attack the same one, come on. Come on, there we go. That'll level me up. Oh, I learned a spell. Got 2 spells. So what's my... That's that I learned a spell. Got 2 more magic points. 450 Musetta. So... Buy. Okay, why did it not show up? Guessing I've got to go back into town and heal. Let's see if I can get another owl bear or 2. Ow, it hit me for 3. Alice, what are you doing? That could have been bad if they had attacked first. I want to see what that new spell does. Back to the grind. I think I've explored it pretty much everywhere I could reach. No. Search. I would like for one of them to be trapped and either it says something special or it says nothing special, and when I open it, it still blows up in my face. That would be nice. I'm guessing the chance for it to be booby-trapped is pretty low. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I save for the lantern so I can go into the caverns, or should I pick up better equipment so I can survive longer and take stuff out quicker? $539 Meseta. Oh, yep, he's gone. Okay, sandy creatures are definitely too much for me. Seems so few and far between where the the chests are booby trapped. Where's the Alice? Release. No. Search. Just. The bears. The owl bears. The swarm. Where's my health at? 27. Oh, you know, let's... I don't get it. Why does buy not show up? Yeah, there's another cave over there. So there's plenty of caves and stuff. But I've got to get the lantern. Which is 1400 Meseta. Bye-bye, Scorpion. Oh, come on. Scorpion had a treasure chest. No. Search. Gotta be getting close to... oh, you know what? I should heal. Good thing is I can cast heal 3 times now. Oh. The path in the woods is unclear. I've got to find the compass. The compass is probably in one of the caves, and which I need to get a lantern for, which is 1400 Meseta. Oh my. Hey, Suffocating Cold. How have you been? It's been a while. I'm doing alright. Having a couple issues with allergies, but other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Oh, gotta love this owl bear that has wings and just a giant eyeball. First it was avoid the forest. Now it's run through the forest and find stuff to... No. before. They have you on new sleep meds, usually out by now, but I actually took a nap today, so woke up an hour ago. Well, cool, I'm glad you're... I hope that the medicine's helping you with the sleep and getting things in order. I'm glad that you were able to stop in. It's been a while. I really wish that you could tell them to attack the same target. Let's not open it. Let's search it. 24 mesetas inside. Alright, let's heal again. We'll come up and just start walking back and forth here. One owlbear is good. Much easier with one owlbear. Oh, let's search it. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. There's got to be one. Another owlbear. But there's something special about it. It doesn't seem to be. Seriously. Oh. I guess I could save it. Excuse me. Two of them. Just attacking different ones. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Open it. Okay. Kind of worried that that one was gonna blow up in my face. It's down to 2 HP. How much money do I have? 717. Heal, buy, and chat. Okay. I think I might want to buy a sword. was 720. Is that what it was? 720 to get the Titan sword or whatever it was. Oh, 320? So attack's at 30. $39. Oh, that is awesome. That will definitely help with taking out some baddies. I should have bought that a while ago. They would have made things a lot, well, things would have gone a little bit quicker. These are going to be one hits, so doesn't really give me a chance to really see what the sword can do. Now, as soon as I stop searching the chests, one of them's going to be booby-trapped. So start all over with trying to figure out what's going on with them. If you can search and find out if they are. One hit KO, come on. Close. 2 hits is still good though. I'll be fine with it saying that nothing special about it and it blew up. Just then, so I know that searching doesn't do any good. You could be really childish about that titanium sword that I just bought, but you'll refrain. Titanium, Titan. It all works. So what's the name of the other one? I mean, what was it? CRC? It's odd to want a treasure chest to be trapped, but I want to see what it's got. If it works. The amount of damage that gets done is just so... It varies so much. It's crazy. Oh, that was a dead tree? Dead trees. Oh well. Dead trees tore me up earlier. Good bit of Meseta. More than 10% of what I just spent, so hey. Attack the same one, please. Oh, let's see if... Search this one. There's something special about it. Let's go ahead and open it. Net. Oh, I'm already back up to 570 Seta. Max HP is 54. Then heal, 46. Get me close to full, but... Owlbear. Oh no. Swarm. Come on, Owlbears. Do your thing. 16 for that one. Sweet, one hit KO'd that one. Okay, it wasn't trapped. If that one had been trapped, I would have been so annoyed. Dead tree. The dead tree is only 4 experience points. Nice, you dodged the attack. No, let's search it. Oh, ceramic. Oh, TIT is Titan? Huh. Ceramic sword. That's an interesting one. Seriously, I was like, what is that supposed to be, like circular sword? Although titanium would have made sense, because before it was iron, and so if it's actual metal. Oh, I didn't. Wait, so I'm gonna forget to search it, and that's the one that's gonna be trapped. Okay, good. One of them's down. Just watch my hit points go bloop, 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 bloop. No. Search. Can you just blow it, please? Or shoot an arrow at me. Okay. So, searching doesn't matter. Or did I miss that? I'm just watching killed. Experience points, had treasure chest. No. Search. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Opened it, and it exploded. Okay. So that worked. That is good. That is what... I no longer have to search all of those things. Do we get a party member later who's a thief or something and you search up and it works? I didn't heal, did I? Or did I? Okay, I did. Whew. There we go. We want to see the owl bears. Owl bears. Or what we want to see. So, probably in like an hour and a half of playing. That is a giant lady. How you doing there, Everyday Eddie? Or Double D? Swarm had a treasure chest. Every time you say hello, Sofa King, it reminds me of Labyrinth. My daughter and I watched it last week. When she's first going into the labyrinth and she finds the worm. He's all, hello. She's like, did you just say hello? I said, no, I said hello. Close enough. Come on inside, have a cup of tea. Meet the missus. 6 macetas. Don't upset the giant lady because she will swat you like a swarm. No, I said hello, but that's kind of close. Hello, not hello. It's with an A, not an E. Macetas. There's macetas everywhere. Oh, 1,400 gold just seems like it's so far. 1,400 maceta. Oh, and I went up a level. Sweet. Of course we want to open it. You always open it. You never know what's going to be inside. Finally settled on hello. It was low for a while. Low. Yeah, I think hello is better than low. Low here, low there. I don't know what those other two spells do. I don't even know if I have enough mana to use them. Try and use one of them next time I get caught in the battle. There we go. With an owlbear. Magic. Bye. Oh. Okay. So I use the last of my magic to run away. Alright. Couple more fights. Back to heal. Back out here running around in the forest. So I get the money, so I can get the lamp. So I can go to the caves, so I can find the compass, so I can go to that town in the middle of the forest. Oh, sweet. Took him out like nothing. Aww. I'm not so happy about the swarm. Or the S-worm. Wow. So nice. At the moment, I'm not... I won't be upset about running into a lot of random encounters. Just trying to get the gold. We set us to get this stuff and get progressing on. I dodged the attack. One of the owlbears is done. I wonder how that really ever made it through through testing or anything. I mean, someone had to be like, that looks nothing like an owl or a bear. Let's call it an eye-bat or something. How did they settle on owlbear? Or owl eye or bat eye or something. Something other than owlbear. Add to the coffers. Hey, Ghost Rider, how you doing? Yes, I am playing on the real deal. Real Master System. Although I have debated about using a power-based converter and just playing on my on the Genesis. How you doing tonight, Ghost Rider? Actually, I pulled out some of the accessories up for the Master System earlier, and yes, you can play SMS on the Genesis. With this beauty right here. So I've wondered about doing that, because then if I want to switch between Genesis games and Master System games, I don't have to switch all the cables and everything else around. So I got the power-based converter, but I've never really used it because when I play Master System, I play on the Master System. If I play Genesis games, I play on my Model 1 Genesis. You got a Sega CD Model 2 with a Model 1 Genesis. The Sega CD is still something I would like to add to the collection, but I'd really like to get a Model 1 Sega CD. That way, to me, I just like the way it looks with the Model 1 Genesis on the Model 1 Sega CD. Which I believe the Model 1 Sega CD has more issues because of the tray opening and stuff. Excuse me. What? Okay, I think it might be time to head back in. I only have 10 hit points. Well, for isn't it with the Model 1 Genesis you need to use the headphone jack? Because then it's actually, the headphone jack has better audio. Yeah, the Model 2 Sega CD is far more reliable. It's not just the CD drive. Yeah, that's how I've got. I've actually got a splitter hooked up into the Genesis so that I can wire that straight into the capture card. Yes, we want to save the progress. Oh, Oz! Oh, I didn't look. How much Peseta do I have? 887. So I only need another 513. Don't need to plug into the mixing jack on the Sega CD. I also want to get a 32X. So I can have a big tower of stuff. What do I need? 501 now? Poor owlbears don't even stand a chance now. Even when there are two of them. Sega CD actually sends its audio through the Genesis and you'll hear it with just the headphones. Yeah, Sega CD is something that I'll pick up down the line, but I'm really trying to grow my Master System collection. I picked up my first Master System last July, so I've got a good number of games, but some of the more rare titles are going to be kind of elusive for me, just because I can't spend that much money on a cartridge just yet. Put it simple, the headphone jack is your best source of Jenny Sega CD 32.6 audio. No distortion through the jack. Yes, let's open it and get our 3 Meseta. Attack! And those dead tree earlier was tearing me up, and now it's not doing a thing. So I'm glad that definitely improvement. Oh, so the Model 1 Sega CD has issues kind of like the Game Gear with bad capacitors. Which is another thing I wish I could. I'd love to be able to play Master System game, or not Master, well, Game Gear games. I think that would be awesome. Oh, I need to. Let's chat with him. Haley, Ellis, and Detry cannot understand each other. Okay. Still, that was kind of neat. Something in my eye. Dead tree is killed. Again. It's more dead. It's a dead tree. I need to come back up here to the top where I was. Or was it the man-eater? It might have been the man-eater that was Seriously, 3 points? But I'd love to pick up a modded Game Gear that has video out and has the new screen and replaced all the capacitors. Ooh, this is a gold scorpion. Ooh, come on, big numbers. That was a letdown. Yep, Fumiseta. Oh! Wow. Okay, 2 of them. Should I try and chat? Oh my goodness, I don't think that's... Okay. Bye. No! Oh. Ooh. That was close. I'm not walking over the forest in that area. Oh, I should have healed. Okay, I can still heal. This guy's not going to do anything. Ah, see. Dodged the attack. Dodged it again. I got dodging all their attacks. That was beautiful after almost getting nailed by that. Well, with that one, try to keep the language kind of PG, and it's new, so it's still going through all of it. But that last one definitely let's not drop any F-bombs. Swarm had a treasure chest, so let's rewind. But yeah, it's a little bit too sensitive. Let's open it. Well, I want it to be safe for my daughter, that if she's ever with me when I'm streaming, it's safe for her to watch and to read the chat. And there's been time I've had some of my nephews watch, so I like to keep it clean. I just try to keep it friendly for everyone. How much health do I have? Let's do another heal. I appreciate your understanding, Ghost Rider. Let's do it. I'm glad I used that heal. I'm not used to having to... Well, I mean, most of what you said you didn't even need to be censored. And the F-bomb was the only thing... Oh, I leveled up. Sweet! switch to one of your older accounts that are more PG friendly? So Sofa King, do you have I don't know if having, or you should have one username where you can let loose and one where you are a little bit more PG, I guess. How much Masada do I have? Ooh, so close to 14. So close. Thought I was gonna need the map maker a lot more tonight, and that first dungeon was pretty small. And I can't get to any of the other ones until I get the lantern. We'll just call you King Cold. Or KC, or... I'm not sure I would have seen that. Open the treasure chest. Add to the... Come on, add money to our coffers. We need 1,400. We're so close. So close. Yeah. Cold King of Sofas. How you doing, Jerry Bun? Phantasy Star... I think Phantasy Star 2 is more difficult. I've never played through Phantasy Star 2. I've started it and I've gotten into the first, well, I guess it was a tower or dungeon. That's as far as I ever gotten in number 2. Yeah, there we go, King Cold. Hello. Hello, Jerry. How are you tonight? I think my allergies are finally starting to clear up enough where I can do some of my voices. Well, I will say, with this one, I died, I think, right after I left town. And I've never had that problem with Phantasy Star 2 when I've started it. I don't own the physical cart for Phantasy Star 2, but I've got the Genesis Steam collection. And so I've played it, started it on that, I've just never got far into it. Ooh. Somebody needs to tell me when my health is getting that low. Holy cow. Oh yeah. I died early in this one and then in Miracle Warriors. Miracle Warriors, I left the first castle after talking to the king. Stepped outside, went north, found one guy, killed me, and I was like, okay. And that was before I even figured out how to save. So it was interesting. Plays "You Died" sound effect. Yeah, I think I came out, went east, and then went north a little bit. I don't remember if I think I was in the forest. And the first thing it was one of the scorpions in it. Or was it an owlbear? I forget if it was a scorpion or an owlbear. I think it might have been an owlbear. Killed me a couple hits. But now it's so satisfying to take these guys out in one hit. Bye bye. Where am I at? I set that 12:49. I wonder if I can make it through. The Master System chip has a cool sound to it. It uses less bass than the NES. Yeah, and some of the games that have the FM sound with the FM mod sound really cool. I need to look into getting the mod and seeing if I can install it, or seeing about getting a Master System that has it. Or picking up a Mark III with the FM adapter. Bye bye, Albert. The only way you can get good bass out of the Master System is using the noise channel and alternating between the drums, and it's cool bass wave it can do. Where are we at now? Oh, I guess I'm gonna go and get healed and come back out. Make sure I don't accidentally get killed and lose everything. I love that it has a man, excuse me. I love that it has your first town has a free healing spot. I've got over 70 hit points now. Sweet. 76. 12 magic. Come on. Bye bye, Scorpion. It looks like for experience I need owlbears. Oh, blowed up. Not very nice. I'm not sure how much damage that blowing up did to me. First one I think did like 3 damage. I think that one may have done a little bit more. I wonder if it's percentage based. I've seen chiptune covers done by YouTubers using bass wave. Bass wave. Come on, we're getting so close. Go 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 go. There you go, dodge the attacks. Save the hit points for something worth it. 1340. where Phantasy Star goes, you like more on the PSG for most tracks. Yeah, I haven't heard it with the FM mod, so I can't say one way or the other. Hey Noru, how are you doing tonight? PSG tracks for Phantasy Star 1 are better. I think they're pretty good. I've heard Govelius is good with the FM mod, but I really enjoyed the music for Govelius. The FM tracks for this game sound like clunky midis. Oh, seriously, 1 hit point? Give me the 3. 21. Oh, it's the man-eaters that are only 3. Have 3 Masetta. Masetas. But it's nice to talk with some people who enjoy the Master System. Like I said earlier, I got my first Master System last July. The first time I'd ever played it. And I love it. I think it's a great system, has some really great games on it, and really underrated. We're 1 or 2 on PS1, clunky midis. Sega CD wins for both those games. Gotta be getting close. Let's open it. Let's get some Maseda. Show me the money so I can go get my lamp, so I can go into the cave, so I can look for the compass. Get going. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's the listing. FM sound, switchless 50 to 60 hertz, stereo sound, pause button, Game Gear to Sega Master System start button. Oh, so does it? Game Gear to SMS start button. Start button for the Game Gear to SMS conversion games. Start button. 2 RC jacks. Pause button mod. I imagine that the stereo sound for that is just the same signal being sent to both channels. Switches 50 to 60 hertz. Just push reset and the power LED will change colors to play PAL games at the right speed. I'll definitely have to bookmark that and look into it some more later. Alright. I've also seen some Master Systems that have been modded so they can play Game Gear games as well. And that would be awesome. The pause button isn't a huge thing for me because, I mean, the Master System's right here, the TV's right in front of it, or behind it, and so... Hey, Walt, you're still here, just on your phone? And don't get mad at me for saying, but saving money on expensive games with Sega CD is easy with burns as it gets no copy protection. It's how I save up hundreds of dollars for the games on it. It's one reason I like hanging out here. Always sends me on the best little searches. You want to open it? Yes. Oh, I have no idea where I am on money now. $14.77. Plenty. Let's go find it. Let's go buy that lamp. I didn't realize you could actually be attacked in here. Holy cow. Ooh. Some games on the Sega CD that don't stink are too ridiculously priced to warrant a retail copy. I think the same is with, there's some Master System games that are just way overpriced. Golden Axe Warrior and Power Strike come to mind. Oh no, I don't want to buy anything at the Armory. I want to buy the second-hand shop. Buy. We want the mag lamp. And now we've got the escape room flash already. Alright, you heading out. Thanks for streaming. Alright, Jerry Bun, have a good night or good morning. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. Snatchers. $600 game? No, thank you. I have a hard time trying to wrap my head around $100 for a cartridge-based game. Oh, what does she got? Colon burger. I didn't want to go back in there. Dang it. Alright, we gotta check out at least one cave before we call it a night. Alright, let's heal up, and then we're off to a dungeon. Up to the exit. That was the game that made you go, nope, I'm using birds. Well, some... I mean, everyone has their limit on what they're willing to spend. So... I can understand that. I mean, I'd really like to get a Commodore 64 and stream games from that. But getting a working setup is kind of expensive, and I don't think there's any way I really want to play off of off the actual discs. Because I remember growing up, before we even played a game, we had to make we made copies of the disc so that if something happened, so that we weren't using the original. And when one of the backup copies died, well, we could just go back to the original and make another copy. Because, I mean, you know, that was actual... What is... Actual floppy disks. You know, let's... Oh, as soon as I get in, I met with a creature. Okay. Green slime is killed. You gained 8 experience points. Green slime had a treasure chest. Do you want to open it? Yes, please. Here we go. I'm going to get a combo, get a European PAL unit, as most games for the 64 came out in PAL regions. Same for the Amiga. Yeah, that's why Europe already has the C64 Mini. Oh, green slime hiding behind the treasure chest. Good job. Dodge the attack. I thought I'd already opened it. So let's search. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. The scrolling on the dungeons in this are just awesome. Oh. There was a chest. I opened that, and then there was the slime, and it dropped the treasure chest as well. Experience points, and I think I might be a little over-leveled for this. So many revisions of the sound chip for the Commodore. Yeah, I'm probably over-leveled for this. I don't know, I'm thinking I should get out the map maker. This one's seems to be a little bit more extensive. We'll do that. Yes, let's open it. Alright, I gotta delete these. And let's see, one of the stairs. Or the thin stairs. Alright, and turn on the dungeon map. And flooring. Alright. Turn around. So 1, 2. 6. Open it. Nope. Back up. Let's get out of there. We don't need any of that. So 4 revisions of the original 6581 SID chip, and then there's the later revisions of the chip, which was the 8580, and that revision removed the sample playback of the earlier C64 units with the C6581 SID chips. Not sure how long this is, but we'll just say it's 6 at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a way to mod it back to an 85p. Oh wow. That would be cool. We got some games with it. Too much fun. Is it 11? Nope, stinking thing. I don't want that. That's as far as it goes over that. Right? Oh my gosh. Yes, I did mute myself. I don't know. Oh. Using the map maker, I was trying to hit escape to exit out of something. Oh, I was just reading what you guys had typed. And looking at the Atom computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And nothing at the end of that. But there was a chest at the end of that hallway. Turn it back around. The scrolling on this is just awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like both of these have some way. Oh, crap, I didn't count. What? Where in? Okay, I think I just got myself lost. Oh, it did have one day. Alright. 1, 2, 3. So 3 in. That's right. There, I'm guessing. Yes, one. 3, 1, two. Two, it's got a branch coming this way. Try getting two C64 units, one with an 8580 and one with the 6581 R2 SID. Because games will sound completely different between revisions, and for me the 6581 R2 is the best one for game music made on the 6581. Well, it'll be some time before I get a C64. As much as I'd like to, I don't have the funds for it, and all the other stuff that I'd like to get. I didn't count how many squares it was. Alright, let's do something. One, two. Dang, eyeballs. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. If I had my way, I'd have multiple C64s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this probably goes all the way across. Look at that there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. At least I know I can handle the green slabs. I don't really have to pay them too much attention. Here's with the 6581 R2, a very early one, so you don't know how much luck you have in getting one. Well, it might sound weird, but the one thing that I want the most from a Commodore 64 is a monitor. It's just one square down. One, two, three. Well, somewhere in here I messed something up. This one is shorter. This one, and this one, and this one. There we go. Yeah. But I have some good memories with the with the C64 monitor, because when I got my Sega Genesis, I didn't have a TV in my room, but I could take the C64 monitor in there and play on that. Whoa, what is this? Oh, I should have saved. Oh, I can't talk to it? What? It seems to be a man who has been turned to stone. I wonder if he can be returned to his original. Seriously? It did have a good picture. I remember playing a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist on it. So 1, 2. So I need an object for that. I forget which model it was. I did not have Road Rash growing up. So Road Rash has some cool music from well-known C64 legend Rob Hubbard on it. The first two, that is. The third one's music was written by Don Vika instead. And I did mute myself again. I've got to, you know, while I'm thinking about it, I think I'm gonna. I did grind out the mag lamp. I've got the lamp, so I can go into dungeons now. Oh, I want to see if I can heal him. Let's save. I love that you can actually save in the dungeon. That is cool. Let's go for this lack pot. No need to use it. What about the flash? It doesn't seem to be broken. Okay, so let's see, settings. Clear both of those. Alright, have a good night, Ghost Rider. I think I'm about to call it myself. It's been I need to save my dungeon. Oh, Doug too. But we'll come back and let me get a screenshot of this guy. Save it again. And we will go ahead and call it here. But let's go and turn off the Dungeon Painter. Hope everyone has a good night or a good morning. As always, take care, have fun, and be kind to one another. And we'll see you tomorrow night.